hear about what happened? Crazy.
True crime. We online.
Come check us out.
Tune in. It's about to go down.
So we at
True crime. True crime. Based on real life events. Every story has two sides.
telling the truth, who telling them lies?
Them on me, anybody with eyes, they can see that this the truth that I am speaking. Blood leaking, what's the reason? No remorse for the family. Where's the justice? We need peace. Another plot twist is deep. Got me on the edge of my
I wonder what's gonna happen next.
Welcome, dear listeners, to another episode of Murder and Cocktails, where true crime meets mixology. I'm your host, Nicole Mitchell-Colley, joined by my fabulous co-host, Amber Watson.
Hey, everybody. Welcome back.
Get ready for an intoxicating discussion as we explore a case that rocked the community of Monroe County, New York, the murder of Craig Rideout. This story involves family betrayal, a contentious custody battle, and a gruesome murder that captured national attention. So grab your favorite libation and let's raise a glass to a murderously good time. But first, we have some true crime news. Cameron Hogg, who pleaded guilty in the shooting death of 20-year-old Asia Womack after a basketball game in Dallas 2022, has been sentenced to prison for 20 years, according to court documents. Cameron Hogg, 31 at the time of the shooting, accepted a plea deal for 20 years in prison, as indicated by Dallas County court documents. He was arrested in October 2022 in connection with the shooting death of Asia Womack. Miss Womack was fatally shot on a sidewalk near South Fitzhugh Avenue and the Dos Equis Pavilion in South Dallas on October 3, 2022. Hogg was apprehended a week later. Prior to Hogg's arrest, Womack's family members revealed that the James Madison High School graduate was walking home from a basketball game when the shooting occurred. Witnesses allegedly stated that the incident stemmed from a dispute after the game.
Okay.
One family member, identified as Smith, expressed the sentiment that Hogg should be held accountable for his actions, emphasizing the senselessness and unwarranted nature of the crime. The news of Hogg's sentencing brings a measure of closure to Womack's family and the community affected by the tragic incident. While nothing can fully alleviate the pain of losing a loved one, the legal proceedings offer a form of justice for the victim and her family. So you know what caused all this?
No, I was gonna ask that because it just sounds like wrong place, wrong time, but it doesn't feel like wrong place, wrong time.
Nah. She embarrassed his ass. She beat him in a pickup game of basketball.
That's it.
Yeah.
Because
so you got hurt because you got your ass whooped in basketball by a girl, and you want to take it that far?
Yeah, that's uncalled for.
Ain't that deep. Like, that reeks of bitch assness, if nothing else.
Oh, hands down, for sure.
Like, take your L and
like
move
your
on,
pride,
bro.
your pride was hurt. So
right,
you had to take it a whole nother level. Like, I'm gonna show you. Mm-hmm.
Like, she shook his ass up a couple of times, broke them ankles. He caught a couple of J's in his eye. I mean, shit, take the L and move on. But I guess he was a proud motherfucker, I guess. And
well,
when you playing pickup, you talk shit.
They do. They get serious.
Yeah, I've talked a lot of shit in my day. Like, I've legit, made dudes want to fucking fight me. I'm not even gonna lie.
But the only time I've actually seen people, take out guns after heated basketball games is in the movies.
This shit happened in real life.
I guess.
I can't say that word. He had
Seriously?
a bitch. I almost said it.
We've done said some stuff, and you're like, you really? Okay.
Nah, fuck it. It's rated explicit. What the hell? He had a bitch nigga moment.
Right.
Plain and simple. And your bitch nigga moment caused you to take somebody's life. Because your ass is too proud to take a fucking L. Now somebody dead and gone because you a bitch.
And that's exactly what he's gonna be in prison.
Oh no, I know they getting his ass. I bet you his ass won't play no more basketball.
I bet he's taking a lot of L's.
Don't drop the soap. Moving on.
On to the next.
I'm going to hell.
I tell you, we gonna Thelma and Louise it.
It's okay, I'm down. As long as I got some company. Good company at that.
Absolutely.
So our story begins in July 2026. Craig Rideout, a father of 7, was in the middle of a bitter divorce and custody dispute with his estranged wife.
I'm sorry,
Laura
did you say
Rideout.
7?
7.
7. Oh my.
So
Okay.
either they wanted a lot of kids or his pull-out game was weak as fuck.
Weak. Horribly weak. Okay. Mm-hmm.
So their marriage had been on the rocks, and Laura had plans to move to North Carolina with her boyfriend, Paul Tucci. Check this out, though. Paul Tucci was Craig Rideout's best friend at one point and business partner. Like, what? But everything changed on July 20th when Craig's mutilated body was discovered in a remote area in Yates County. Now, the details of this case they get pretty gruesome. They say that Craig was strangled to death. His face and his fingernails were disfigured using acid, making it nearly impossible to identify him. And it took days and the use of dental records to finally confirm that it was him. Now, this case kind of hits close to home, and I only say that because I know somebody that is, I guess, involved in this case.
But you're not close.
No.
Okay.
So, as investigators delved into the case, the Rideout family quickly became the focus of investigation. Shockingly, it was Craig's own family members who were implicated in his murder. More specifically, Laura Rideout, her sons Colin and Alexander, and her boyfriend Paul Tucci were all charged with connection in the crime. So, evidence against them was pretty damning.
Well, yeah,
when
you have a football field family. Mm-hmm. Everybody's gonna take a part.
Right. They found blood on their clothes. They found surveillance footage showing them at the store purchasing the items used in the crime and driving to and from the area where Craig's body was found. Like, this just wasn't murder. This was a fucking family conspiracy. Yeah, well,
I'm still debating.
So, I worked with Colin Rideout's girlfriend when I first moved here to the Metro Detroit area.
Oh, how was that?
I mean, she was really sweet, really quiet.
It's always the quiet ones.
But one minute she was there, next minute she was gone, and then come to find out, she was fired because the police came to the office and basically snatched her up.
Oh, dang. For the murder of her husband.
No, this not her.
Oh, okay.
She's the girlfriend of one of the sons. Yeah. So this is kind of crazy because, like, the trial was sensational. I mean, like, homegirl was ride or die for her man. Like, she was there for every court date. I mean, she was there.
Stand by your man. I'm sorry.
So during the trial, it was said that Craig Rideout was murdered in the basement of his townhouse, and the cause of death was asphyxiation and blunt force trauma. They took him 2 counties over. They opened 3 bottles of drain cleaner and poured them over his face, leaving the tabs from under the caps of the bottles on and around the tarp that the body was found under.
Dumbasses.
But the tarp and the bungee cords that they found at the scene were identical to the one that Laura Rideout and her boyfriend had purchased earlier that night, along with the 3 bottles of drain cleaner.
Here is your dumb criminal sign. I'm sorry, they get the dumb criminal sign too. I'm sorry.
So, Laura's clothing was covered with hundreds of droplets of blood, and then Colin actually purchased the shovel and gloves from Walmart.
Like they don't have cameras?
On camera. They on camera buying all this stuff.
Mm-hmm. Nothing like being discreet.
You would think. You would think. Like, make it make sense. Like, really? Why would you not use shit that you have around the house already?
Well, not everybody keeps latex gloves or tarps or things like that at their home.
I got everything here to commit the perfect murder.
And you just gonna say that right on the... Okay.
Sure, why not? Got shovels in the garage, got gloves in the kitchen. Probably got some drain cleaner in the garage somewhere.
Yeah, I don't have any. Well, you know what? Okay, I do have shovels. I don't have gloves. Mom's got gardening gloves. There's no tarps here. I'm sure I can conjure up something.
So, Laura and Colin Rideout were convicted of second-degree murder and other charges. The jury handed them sentences of 26 years to life in prison. Alexander Rideout, the younger brother, while cleared of the murder charge, was found guilty of evidence tampering and received 2 to 8 years in prison. Paul Tucci, however, was acquitted of all charges.
Why is that?
Not enough evidence against him. Shit's crazy.
If I believe that.
No, it's not what you know, it's what you can prove.
Which I get, but she wanted to be with him. And there was no evidence at all whatsoever against him. I mean, that's just...
Nope, he's only on the footage for, buying the stuff.
Wouldn't that count as being an accomplice? You're buying the stuff.
I don't know, maybe he has some pretty damn good lawyers, I guess. Guess what time it is?
It's drink time.
It's time for our favorite segment, Sip and Solve. Grab your shakers and glasses because we're about to mix up a drink that perfectly complements today's mysteries, dark twists, and turns. Today's featured cocktail is the Painkiller. Here's how you concoct this intriguing libation. Okay, so you need 2 ounces of light rum, 4 ounces of pineapple juice, 1 ounce of orange juice, 1 ounce of cream of coconut. Sorry, Amber, you can't have this drink. Half ounce of passion fruit puree. And for garnish, nutmeg and a pineapple wedge. Okay, add the rum, pineapple juice, orange juice, and cream of coconut to a shaker with cubed ice and shake vigorously, but briefly to combine. Strain into a hurricane glass or snifter? The fuck is a snifter?
It's that thing, that's got the little curly cues.
Oh,
yeah.
Shit. Oh, okay. So strain into a hurricane glass or snifter over crushed ice. Garnish with a freshly grated nutmeg and pineapple wedge and serve with a straw. Let the flavors inspire your detective instincts as we slip on our painkillers. Take a moment to ponder the mysteries we've uncovered today and share your thoughts with us on social media using hashtag #SipAndSolve. Back to the case. One of the most chilling aspects of this case came from Craig's sister, Robin Drew. She reported Craig missing on the day of his murder and found Laura cleaning his house the next day. Her statement to investigators painted a disturbing picture of the scene and Laura's behavior because she stated that Laura never cleaned when she was with Craig. So basically she's saying that this bitch was trifling.
Right.
Got it. The Craig Rideout murder case is a tragic reminder of how family dynamics, custody battles, and divorce can spiral into unimaginable violence. It's a story of betrayal, heartbreak, and a family torn apart by a heinous crime. As we reach the end of this chilling episode on Murder and Cocktails, we want to thank you, our fantastic listeners, for joining us on this dark and mysterious journey. Your enthusiasm for true crime and mixology makes each episode truly special. Before we wrap up, don't forget to follow us on your favorite podcast platform to stay updated on our latest concoctions of crime and cocktails. And of course, share the love by leaving a review. Your feedback keeps the spirits high and the stories flowing. Remember, the night is still young and the tales are waiting to be unraveled. Until next time, stay curious, stay safe, and keep those glasses full. This is Nicole Mitchell-Colley and Amber Watson signing off. Cheers to the mysteries that keep us coming back for more.
Until next time.
Ooh, that show was good. I can't wait for the next one to come out. Binging on the podcast. Hope true crime never run out. What's gonna happen in the next episode? Nobody don't know. I'm in suspense. This get intense. No turning back now. I'm all in. True crime. We online. Tune in. It's about to go down. True crime. True crime. Based on real life events.